Hey guys, welcome back. The title of this video is going to be Position Yourself Financially to Have Children and Grandchildren, guys. To have children and grandchildren. Now, for a while now, I've been talking a lot about finances and investing in the stock market, in your career. I've talked a little bit about family, but I haven't talked about having children as much as I should. Now, one of the reasons why I haven't talked about children as much or having children is because it's kind of like a minority position these days. All right. People are, not having his children as much. And it's kind of, I feel like in my case, it's like frowned upon in society to have children, right? Even from other creators I've seen, they always say, oh, don't have children in 2025. Right? And maybe that's because divorce rates are sky high, or maybe it's because, maybe it's some red pill channel I saw that, said that, females are going to take your kids and the system's rigged against you and all this stuff, right? I've heard all that stuff before. But to build wealth in this world, it means you got to have children, guys. It means you got to have kids, all right? There's something about children that it makes you a different person, and it just grows your wealth tenfold, to be honest. Everyone says that kids are expensive. Yes, they are, okay? But that's only with money, all right? What they give you in return is 10 times beyond the amount of money you will ever have, all right? That's the bottom line, all right? When you have children, there's a sense of innocence that you will never find with anything you can buy, all right? So, but with today's world, you're going to have a better financial position to have children, no doubt. That's a reality we have to contend with, guys, all right? So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about how you're going to position to have either children or grandchildren, guys. We're going a step back now. This video is for two audiences. It's not just for the 20-year-old who wants to have children one day. It's for the 40-year-old or 50-year-old who wants to have grandchildren today. The game has changed, okay? You need to start saving for grandkids now. It's not the same anymore. You can't just save up for your kids and send them away to, college, and hopefully they can afford a house and all that. That's all changed now, okay, guys? You got to start thinking to position everyone in your family to have kids, all right? Now, what does that mean? All right, let's take some simple saving strategies we could do to alleviate the financial pain points of having children. Children are expensive. There's no questioning that or no denying that, right? So every family moving from today forward is going to need to have a bigger bootstrap to have children, all right? A bootstrap is just simply a way of saying a big financial cushion, all right? And even with that cushion, most families might still go into debt in a sense, right? They might still use credit cards, no doubt. But if they have that cushion to the side, they can get by in life, all right? So what do we need to do, okay? Let's take the first example of maybe a 20-year-old. You're 20 years old, maybe you're male or female, it doesn't matter, and you want to have kids, okay? You may not have found the partner, whatever, but you want to have kids maybe in your 30s, okay? I had kids at 34 and 38, and it's been a blessing. I've really enjoyed it, to be honest. And I think 34 is okay to have kids. No problem with that, right? So let's say you're in your 20s. Maybe you got a job. Maybe you're 22, you got out of college, let's say, or you're 20 and you got a decent job, whatever, okay? Here's what you got to do, all right? You got to start off by saving $100 a month, okay? $100 a month. It's not that much these days, guys. You go to Meijer's, you'll blow $100 on groceries in one trip, and it'll be 2 bags, okay? So I think you can save $100 a month, starting at 20, okay? And if you increase that amount by just $10 every year, all right? So you first start out, you're at $100 a month, 12 months, $1,200. The next year, you go to $110. And the year after that, you go to $120 a month. You keep doing that up until you get to like $200 a month. That's around 11, 12 years after you start at 100, okay? And if you do that with a 4% interest, okay, I did the math, you're gonna be around $30,000, guys. 30 grand of a cash cushion you'll have to bootstrap you for having children, right? Maybe you'll be 32, 33, 34 like me, and you could have a nice bank account of 30 grand, okay? That would get you to a point where you could probably survive having children. You know, it's gonna be expensive, no doubt, all right? Now, if you're gonna have 2 kids, you could double it up. You could start at 200 bucks and go all the way to maybe 400, right? That would get you to around, you know, maybe $30,000 to $50,000, something around there, okay? Now, that's still not enough, to be honest, right, guys? Like kids, they say these days are like $250,000 over a lifetime to take care of your kids, send them to college, whatever, right? So that means that parents, people like me who are parents now, okay? If I want my kids to have children so that I can get grandkids, guess what? I need to do the same thing today, all right? My daughter's 10 years old. If I started today, and I did 10 years worth of that plan, I'd have $30,000 when she's 20, guys. I'd have 30 grand. And if that money compounds when she's 20 for another 10 years, it might be 60 grand. You see what I'm saying, right? And what if I just kept this plan going when she's in her 20s, and I did another 10-year plan? Oh, no, I've got 60 grand. I've got enough to bootstrap her and her husband, whoever that is, okay, to set them up to have children, okay? That's the key to this game. It can't just be the parents anymore. It's got to be the grandparents, meaning me. You know, I'm the parent now. I want to be the grandparent. I need to start saving for them. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I thought about this video today, and I'm like, dude, why don't I just set up an account for grandkids? Grandkids account when my kids are 10 and 7. I need to do that. I honestly do. You know, who knows, you know, things could change with my financial situation. I may not be able to do that for 10 years. I have no clue. But maybe that's the approach we need to take from now on. This world's not going to get any easier. If inflation is not going anywhere, I wish it would. You know, I talked about in previous videos, I wish we would have a recession to get some deflation. That's the only way we're going to see deflation, guys, is with a recession. You know, and that sucks. Everyone's going to lose their jobs and, you know, times are going to get rough. But that's what it's going to take. You know, sorry, I digress, but you know, to have children, we need to bootstrap ourselves. We need to position ourselves to do so. That's what it's going to take, okay? People are going to need to have a cash cushion to be able to make that leap, to be able to make that conviction to have children, okay? There's enough other things that, you know, young people need to contend with besides even the financial situation. They got to contend with children are a lot of work, right? No doubt there. They got to contend with how does this affect my career? Whether you're a man or a woman, it's going to affect your career regardless, all right? So that cash cushion might be able to help you get over that hump of worrying about your career, right? We need to start thinking this way, guys, because the old traditional way of just shipping your kids out and praying or hoping for that they have grandkids, it's just a hope. It's not a reality. You need to make your reality what you want it to be. And the only way you're going to do that is to help your kids out. Okay, when you're a parent, all right? And if you want to be a parent, you know, if you're young and you're in your 20s, this video applies to you if you want to have kids directly. Maybe your parents can't help you, right? So you need to start saving today. Build that cash cushion up. You know what? Hey, guys, too, let me tell you something. If you want to have children, and maybe you find something in your 30s, that is something that a woman is going to appreciate. I'll tell you that right now. If you know, as you're dating them and you guys are kind of getting serious and you say to her, look, man, I'm saving up for my kid right now. I've got 30 grand in the bank, you know, or I'm investing it or whatever. Maybe you got 30, 40 grand. Dude, that's going to go a long way with her. She's going to realize, man, this guy's serious. Not only is he serious with, what he's saying, but man, he's serious financially. He means business. He really wants kids. He's not lying, right? Think about that, guys. Hey, and ladies too, men would appreciate that. If you roll up in the truck and you're like, hey, I got 30 grand because I'm saving for kids. I want kids in my 30s. That's going to go a long way with him too, to be honest. So, I don't know. I'm going to talk about kids more and more. I am pro kid, okay? No doubt. I am pro children. I came from a big family. My mom had 8 total brothers and sisters, including her, and my dad had 5, including him. And so I've got tons of cousins. I believe in families. I really do. I believe in children. And I think that this world needs to change, honestly. This is not a conservative take either, okay? This is just life, all right? Life is awesome, man. Go at it. Go after it. Get the kids that you need, man. I'll tell you what, the other day, I was in the car with my daughter, and we were singing a Post Malone song together. I got goosebumps, guys. I got goosebumps because I was singing Post Malone with my daughter. I never thought that would ever actually happen to me. My children singing with me in the car. And you get these moments that you can never get with anything, with no amount of money you can get these kind of moments with. So I'm telling you, it's worth the struggle, guys. It's worth it. You just got to position yourself to make it happen. You can do it, okay? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Is this plan realistic? Is $100 a month for 10 years all the way to $200 a month? Is that a realistic plan? Could that bootstrap you to get you to feel comfortable about having children? I hope it could, okay? So anyways, hopefully the video helps you guys, navigate these waters with having children if you haven't had them yet. And let me know what you think in the comments below. And everyone, take a look at my previous video if you could. And everyone have a great day. Thanks. Bye.